Hey, what's going on? Once again, this is Michael Corleone Mods, 917-219-1322, or Michael Corleone, COLIEOWONMODZ at gmail.com, or you could catch me on Facebook, Michael, space, obviously, the last name, Corleone, COLIEOWN. This video is to make everybody aware and to be aware of buy and sells and swap and shop listings, classifieds, Facebook ones, online. I don't care if you're a ham amateur like me or you're a CB enthusiast. There are people out there that are gonna scam you, and I've been scammed. But luckily, I'm a technician. But still, I gave up a President Lincoln. And I'm going to give the guy's name up. James Jensen. Jensen. Beware for this man on the internet. He is a scammer. He got me for an old President Lincoln. Traded me this KLV 250 base station amplifier. And something else, which both weren't described and didn't work. And still have a lot of more work to do on it. First of all, when I just received this radio, and the boxes are all down here, okay? I got tons of boxes. You know how I do. I pump out orders all day long. I took off the top cover. It is in pretty mint condition. It's a shame that it ain't working. This is the one that's using, let me turn the camera, not tubes. You're used to the KLV, the Rome Italy, excuse me. Well, it is the KLV 250 that use tubes. These use MOSFETs. Okay? Now, so far I found out, well, I received the radio with this hanging inside, rattling. Okay? And I'm going to show you in a minute. This faceplate was cracked. If I could zoom. See that crack right there? It was crazy glued together. Now, you don't make a deal with somebody without noting that. Obviously, you could see it's a crack. The bracket here, there's brackets. Right here, look how it moves. It's totally snapped. And he tried to add a bolt, because there's a little bracket that hangs on the screw that keeps it tight. It snapped off. This one, same ordeal. Well, I got the meter back intact, obviously, and I got to clean it up a little bit. I used some Gorilla Glue, because Crazy Glue is not holding it. The lamp right here is not working. I think there's a short somewhere in one of these switches or something. I was running it with locals, and they were telling me that they really didn't notice difference. My signal was actually dropping. So I got to check these MOSFETs out. I don't think they're good. I gotta check. Go over this whole amp. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I did use it for about 45 minutes. I was trying to see what the deal was with it, and I did. Finally, I was on AM. I did go to sideband because it does have on, off, receive. Which really wasn't working that good on my Galaxy that I was using it with. The high-low, I really didn't see a difference on my meter. I didn't really see an output on my meter really at all. So I'm assuming the MOSFETs are blown. Which, by the way, if nobody knows, MOSFETs only really like 1 to 2 watt drive. So I put it on sideband. The meter right here, the front meter, was going to about 50 when I would talk a little bit. See how it stays where it's at? It's supposed to be all the way down. But these were known to be good amplifiers. I don't know what he did to it. I don't know if he rebuilt it. He said he was this amp builder and all this bullshit. But remember, James Jensen, Gensen. Don't deal with him. He's a crook. And unfortunately, just because you're a ham operator either doesn't mean you're a crook either. And I've dealt with plenty of people on classifieds that I got great equipment from, and I've been beat a bunch of times for a lot of money. Had cinder blocks sent to my house, and of course now he's not answering me. And I'm gonna follow up with a video of the pictures showing you what it looked like before I fixed. This lights up red. So what I'm getting to is, I decided after 45 minutes, alright, let me try sideband. Well, I tried sideband. All of a sudden, after 3 minutes, the light went on, the meter swung all the way to the end, which says 500. Now, does this give out 500 watts? I have no idea. I didn't see it on my power meter giving out anything. So it's leading me to believe there's a short somewhere in here. I don't know. As you can see, I even put some Gorilla Glue around the bolts here so it stays tight. You know, there's a little piece of Gorilla Glue I could get off. Not a big deal. That has nothing to do with anything. All I know there's some Gorilla Glue right there that dropped because... Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's gone now. I got it off. Very easy. There's a bunch of Gorilla Glue in there to keep this meter on. This meter was totally smashed in. I'm going to put it to the side view here. Hold on. I got to be very careful. Let me put this down a second. Okay. We're going to put it to the side view here. As you can see, look, you see the Gorilla Glue coming through. I'm going to get that all out. I wanted to really keep this amplifier for me. But since I got beat, of course I'm going to have to fix it and sell it. My mistake learnt. Well, not everybody's bad, but you always get one thief. But as you can see, this faceplate moves dramatically. It's not supposed to move. See these screws? If you could see inside, you see where it's mounted to? They're snapped. Okay? Same thing there. See that screw? I could zoom in a little more. Right there. That's why they put these on. Look. It's absolutely doing nothing. So this guy knew what he was doing. I gotta tighten this up, see if I can fix it. I might have to Gorilla Glue that. I don't want this to snap off on me. But everything else on the amp looks pretty good. It was a little dusty, not really that bad. But I'm starting to believe now, if these MOSFETs are blown, which I got to do tests on, and I got a gap. I don't know if you see it. You're here on Channel 6, the Super Bowl right now. Conditions in New York are really, really messed up. Conditions all over the world are messed up. I'm actually working on this 959 right here, putting channels in it, and my swing mod, and it's actually in damn good condition. You'll see a little scrapes here and there, but that's the plastic covering that could come off. And the channels I got to do on this for this customer, well, with this board obviously, is the switches, and I'm not a fan of throwing this, drilling holes and all that, but see, there's the box it came in. Radio's beautiful, mint, it's loud and proud. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say. I might be able to pull up the pictures. Hold on 1 second. On the iPhone, hold on. Yes, I'm pulling it up right now because I got it on another phone here. Okay, there you go. Let me put this brighter, actually. Put this iPhone brighter if I can. Of course I can. Oh, I'm working with one hand here. Give me a second. Oh. Okay. That's how I received this amplifier today. That's where the on-air light is on. Okay, that's one of them. There's a better view. That's how the box came. And he's going to blame it on USPS, I know it. Oop. That's an eBay message. That's how the box came. He can't say it wasn't from him. I took labels off to protect his name, but I already said it already. Boxes had dented in it. He didn't pack it really well. Look at that dent in that box. Okay. That's not why this amplifier don't work. Especially, I'll give it to maybe USPS due to the meter. Let me turn this. I'll give it to USPS maybe on the on-air meter, but the crack, look at this crack right here. Do you see this? Hope you're seeing this. Look at this crack right here. Look. It's... Wait. Look. Right there. Cracked. Tried to crazy glue it. Look at the big crack right here. He crazy glued it. Or it'd crack right now. So he knew what he was doing. Now I'm going to show you when I turn it on. The light does go on here. It doesn't go on here, even when you transmit. So I'll have another video. Look, there's it off, there's it on. I don't know. I gotta look this over hand and toe here. I don't know what the deal is. If the MOSFETs are fried. If there is a short somewhere in the switches. I don't know. Everything looks pretty good. But I made this film to tell you, beware of buy and sell classified ads. You never know who the schemer is. Once again, Corleone, Michael, Corleone Mods and Customs. Hope you learned a lesson, because I did. Take it easy, 73s.